Okay. Right, so at High Rocks there was a whole variety of different rowing techniques. What we're going to look at here is a few tips for making your technique as efficient and as effective as possible. 4 parts of the stroke: the catch, which is the start; the drive, where you're really putting on the power; the finish, as you're accelerating through and getting your hands away; and then the recovery. We'll look at them all in turn. Grace. To the finish first, please, the end hand position. We're going to start here because we're just going to focus on the height of the handle. It's really important. The correct height is about solar plexus, or bottom of the bra strap, kind of where I've got the green mark on there. And if you do this at home, this is a really handy exercise, because what you can then do is look at where the green height is at the start of the stroke, make a note of where that is and how you're seeing it, and that's going to be the correct height for your hands at the start of the stroke. Okay, a few points on the catch. What we're looking for: straight arms, 70-degree angle here. You've got to give you a chance for your legs to lock onto this stroke as quickly as you can. You never put a bike saddle in a position where your legs are like that. You would never do it on a rowing machine either. 70 degrees is correct there. Back, nice and strong, head up, looking forward. The catch, we're going to do a quick brace and we're going to get a hold of the flywheel, ready to really put on the power. You can see in this position, really strong core and back, legs ready to go. Powerful drive now for the main part of the stroke. Brings us to about this position here. Arms haven't bent yet because the legs have still done the work. Now we're going to accelerate through for our finish, drawing through with our arms, a little bit more lean back on the finish to give ourselves space for the hands to come over to this position here. That's the end of the finish and the start of the recovery. Arms straight, bodies over, heads up. Now we can start to come forward with our legs. Body stays pretty much on the same angle as it was before. Back to our 70-degree compression, and we're good to go. That's the action. Give us a go. Fantastic. Okay. So couple of points just to help you in terms of technique. High Rocks, you'll find the machine set at level 7. That's roughly about the representative for still water. Many people put it up to level 10 and give it some sort of gorilla juice. It's really heavy up here, and it's quite easy to get a hold of the catch. In a sense, you're cheating yourself. When you're practicing your technique, put it down to level 1. The flywheel will spin faster. It's a much lighter feel, but because it's spinning faster, it will force you to get a hold of the stroke quicker. You want to get hold of the stroke in a few centimeters, not a few tens of centimeters. If you're only getting a hold of it here, you're wasting a lot of opportunity. Another thing to watch out for is drawing it back and leaning back too far. And if anyone's rowed a gig, you're invited to do that, because you have to for the length of the stroke in the gig. For this sort of a machine and for sliding seat rowing, you don't want to do that. You want to finish here. Anything that you take too far that way, you've got to bring forward again. And anyway, you're going to overwork your core. So not efficient. This is the best way to be finishing. Other mistakes to watch out for, common mistakes, is sometimes knees coming apart and elbows going outside of knees. Really bad news. You're putting a lot of strain on your knees. Don't do that. And another common mistake is people start looking down and they collapse into the bottom of the stroke, which again means you're taking the catch too low and you've got to spend more energy coming back up that way. So avoid those mistakes. Go with the top tips. Give us another perfect demo, and that's us.